Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. My name is Dr. Harman, and I'm an obstetrician and a gynecologist. And we have Priyam with us. She's a registered dietitian. So, we together today will talk about the ideal breastfeeding diet, which helps in losing weight but not milk. So, as in pregnancy, you all know that we gain around 10 to 12 kgs of weight, and then after that we have once we deliver we have in our mind to get back to shape. In the breastfeeding moms, they we normally recommend exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months. And as like if you want to lose weight, so breastfeeding in 6 months and losing weight is a tough task doing all together. If you do crash dieting, then your milk supply can get affected, and you might need bottle feeds at that time. So, but if you follow this diet, then you can lose the weight as well and maintain your milk supply also. So, I will be talking about what all ideally should be including in the breastfeeding diet, which will help you to lose weight also, but not the milk. So, let's start. And if you have any questions, just interrupt and let me know. So, in pregnancy, we need additional calories as well as in breastfeeding. So, as per the recommendations, additional 330 to 400 kilocalories per day is recommended for a well nourished breastfeeding mothers as compared to the calories which are required during pregnancy. So, the calories required in the breastfeeding are more as compared to during pregnancy. Now, breastfeeding must have all these nutrients like protein, calcium, iron, iodine, vitamin D, and other vitamins, and plenty of fluids apart from the healthy diet. So make sure you, when you eat healthy, you have all these nutrients in your diet. Now, this is the blog which was written by one of our dietitians. So she has mentioned about the breastfeeding diet, ideal breastfeeding diet, what all should include. And she has also mentioned about the sample meal plan. So I will just go through it once. Just this is just a sample meal plan. Like early morning you can have milk 1.5 glass, and then breakfast you can have idli, sambar, dosa. If you eat South Indian food, if you can have parantha. If you eat North Indian food, then in mid morning you can have fruit salad, fruits which are seasonal. Then in lunch you can have salad, chapati, veggies, or dal, paneer, curry, chicken, or egg. And then mid evening, you can have some soup like chicken soup or vegetable soup or with nuts. And then in dinner, you can have salad, chapati, dal, and veggies, and in bedtime, milk. So this constitute a healthy diet, and this will cover everything. This will cover all the nutrients which we have already discussed in the previous slide. This protein, calcium, iron, iodine, and vitamin D. So protein will be now. Make sure that you include all these when you eat your healthy food. Make sure you get protein from any of these sources. These all are very good sources for proteins like meat, fish, chicken, eggs, cheese and yogurt, nuts and seeds, or legumes like lentils, baked beans, or split peas. Then make sure you have calcium in your diet. Then best products for calcium are like milk, cheese, yogurt, then soya milk, 45 with the calcium. Then you can look for a brand which mentions like 120 milligram of calcium per 100 ml of soya milk. So you can take that for calcium. Then for the iron, now iron is very essential during pregnancy as well, and during breastfeeding. Why is iron essential? Because when we deliver, we have bleeding, and after that also we have bleeding for few days, few weeks as well. So iron is lost in that bleeding. So to recover that hemoglobin, you must have iron in your iron in your diet when you're breastfeeding, so that the hemoglobin levels are recovered and the iron stores are also recovered. So the good sources of iron are like red meat, chicken, fish, legumes like baked beans, nuts, dried food, fruits, whole grain like bread and cereals, and green leafy vegetables. Apart from that, jaggery is a very good source of iron as well. Then iodine is very essential for your baby's brain development. Iodine is present in our salt also. And apart from that, seafood, dairy foods, bread flour fortified with iron, iodine, and iodized salt will help you increase your iodine intake. Now, folate and vitamins are very essential during your breastfeeding. Take your folates. You can get folates from eating leafy green vegetables, then spinach, broccoli, cabbage. Then vitamin C, as you all know, that it is rich in citrus fruits, berries, tropical fruit, tomatoes, capsicum. Fruits are very good source for vitamin C. Even the lemon is very good source for vitamin C. So make sure you have that. And vitamin A contains dark green, yellow vegetables like broccoli, carrots, pumpkin. Now, a very important point which I need to mention over here is vitamin D. Now, as India is a tropical country, so from sunlight also we get a lot of vitamin D, but still we need supplements of vitamin D in our diet. And so you must take 400 international units of vitamin D per day as a tablet for first 12 months of your for first 12 months of baby's life. So that will help. If you take vitamin D orally, that will pass through the breast milk and will prevent the baby from having rickets and other bone disorders. And it will also help to strengthen your bones. So vitamin D is very essential to be taken orally along with the supplements and along with the sunlight if you prefer to have that. Then, suppose if you are a vegetarian and you don't take meat, fish, then you must make sure that you include all these foods in your diet, like legumes, which will help you in building your proteins, milk, cheese, yogurt. This will help in calcium, whole grain breads, cereals. This will give you more energy and also vitamins. Essential vitamins are included in that, and fruits and vegetables are also must. Then if you are breastfeeding or you're planning to breastfeed, make sure you take these in your diet because they help to increase the milk supply naturally. Because sometimes initially it is very hard to get a good milk supply, and it needs a consistent effort from your side as well, that you need that you keep on feeding the baby apart. Even if you're getting less milk, there are certain medicines also which are available to increase the breast milk supply. If you want to increase the milk supply naturally, then you make sure you include spinach, almonds, garlic, and barley in your diet. Garlic is a very good source and it increases the breast milk supply a lot naturally. And we all put in our curries and all. Garlic is already, anyways, put in, so you can put some more. And if you are breastfeeding. Now, I would not say that you should rush on to losing weight immediately after your delivery. So, give some time to yourself and start recovering and then start losing weight. Now, Priyam will talk about how you can lose weight and not milk during your breastfeeding journey. Over to you, Priyam.